guys, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have, unfortunately, a sympathy card that I have the need for, and I am sharing it with you guys today. I am pleased how the card turned out. I just don't like sympathy cards. I don't think any of us do. They're not fun to make because we all know why we need them. But I have a very close family member that recently lost her mom, and I just want to get this in the mail to her as soon as I can. It is actually my stepdaughter, so it's my husband's ex-wife. It was really sudden. It's just a very bad situation. She was a little bit older than me, but not too much older than me, and it unfortunately was cancer that was unaware, and within a matter of 3 months, she passed away. She just passed away this last week. So let's move on, quit talking about that, and I'll show you how I made the card. So I'm using the woven heirlooms for my sentiment, and then the His Love, I'm using the praying hands. And I will show you everything that I'm going to be using here in just a second. So the paper I'm using is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. This is actually on sale. I think it's normally $21 and it's on sale for like 17 something. So that is a great deal if you like this paper, which a lot of people do. It's a very popular paper. I would head over there and stock up while you can. I'm going to be using the faux suede ribbon. And I ran this piece of Very Vanilla through the Old World Paper 3D embossing folder. And then I used my layering ovals to cut out the little part where we're going to put the praying hands right there. So let's go ahead and I'll move this stuff out of the way. And as I get to them, I'll tell you the measurements on them. But my card base, I am using thick, Very Vanilla cardstock. This is 11 inches by 4 1/4. And I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. And then again at 2 3/4. Okay, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And you're going to just fold this flap over like you normally would. You can see it will meet up perfectly. But then the front flap, I have ink. Oh, it's right there on my table. I need to wipe that off. So let's go ahead and fold this piece back. Let me grab a paper towel and clean that up. That was probably from my previous project. Did not even see that. Okay, so this is how the card is going to open. So on the inside, I have a piece of that DSP, and this piece is cut at 4 1/4 by 4. And then I have a piece of Very Vanilla that is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's go ahead and put this piece of DSP paper down first. And we'll just center this like so. Then I'm going to do my stamping before we layer that. So let's open up Early Espresso. I'm going to ink up the sentiment. And we'll just stamp it right in the center of that piece of Very Vanilla. Bring this piece back. You could pop this up on dimensionals. I actually thought about doing that. But then I just went with my gut and used the Stampin' Seal. And you're going to open this. And you're just going to layer this right in the center. Okay. Then for the front panel, this is 4 by 2 1/2. And again, we're just going to put some Stampin' Seal on the back side. And then you'll just center that like that, okay? Fold that over. I feel like I have DSP right, or some of the adhesive right there. We go. Knew I could feel that on my finger. Okay, and then for our front panel, I have a piece of Early Espresso that is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and Berry Vanilla, that is 4x3, and this is the one I ran through the embossing folder. So since this has been embossed, I'm going to use Stampin' Seal Plus. And we'll just layer this like that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move this out of the way just for right now. I'm going to open my early espresso again, grab the praying hands, and I'm just going to stamp that right in the center, like so. Now for this, I am going to use some Tombow because I want the few extra minutes that it gives me to be able to adjust this if need be. So I'm just going to center that. Just give it a little hold right there for a second. Let it grab a hold of that. Let's go ahead and put that away. And then let's go ahead and grab our ribbon. And we're going to put this all the way down at the bottom. Try to make sure you don't have any twists on the back side. We don't want any lumps and bumps where we don't need them. I'm just going to march that right over to that side. I might have to grab a little bit more. I don't want a very big bow, but I have to have enough to tie the small bow. That might work. Let's see. I'm going to cut it a little bit long just in case I need it. Nope, I think that's going to be fine. Like that. I think I'm actually going to trim this one down. Let's see if I can grab a hold of it. And let's see about this one. Maybe just a smidge off that one. Okay. So it looks a little bit different. This bow laid a little bit, just a little bit different. But that's okay. I'm okay with the way that looks. I'm going to grab probably 4 Stampin' Dimensionals. Place on the back. I try to pick them up with my 4 fingers, and then I can never get them off correctly, so I don't even know why I do that. Okay. And then we're just going to put this right in the center, and you'll have to put it just a little bit above your ribbon. Your ribbon will be kind of laying underneath there. Now this one, you're only going to put, excuse me, I'm going to grab 3 Stampin' Dimensionals, and we're only going to put them along this left side. And I'm going to not put them on the ribbon either. And you can, if you want to, you could put tape there to hold that ribbon in place, but I'm okay with it like it is. And then what I did, I just pinched that down, held that down, because I want this to be on top of that. So I want it kind of layered like that. So you can't see that piece until you open it up. So there you go. That is how that works. I hope that you guys like the card today. I hope that my stepdaughter likes it. And I thank you guys for watching the video. And just keep her family and our family in your guys' prayers, because this is going to be a rough couple of days for them. Thanks so much for watching, guys. God bless.